Hello everyone, Dr. Mark here again, and today I want to talk to you about the 9 best dog breeds with low prey drive. Later in the video I will discuss some dog breeds you need to avoid if you are worried about prey drive, and I will include a few tips on how to deal with a dog with high prey drive that is chasing and killing your small pets. Prey drive is the instinct that animals have to find, chase, and then take down another animal, their prey. Dog trainers use the phrase a lot when they are talking about an aggressive dog that is alert and easy to train. Most people have seen a cat who gets along with dogs just fine until that moment when the smaller animal starts to move away. A dog with high prey drive will chase the cat down. Dogs with a low prey drive will simply look at another animal running away but will otherwise appear apathetic and non-reactive. All dogs have some prey drive, although it is so mild in some breeds it is barely noticeable. This trait can be useful in dogs that people want to use as guards, herding animals, and hunters. A herding dog that will not chase animals is pretty worthless. However, this same trait can be a negative quality if you want a calm dog that is going to lie around with the cat or pocket pets and enjoy your tranquil life. The instinct to chase can be discouraged somewhat, but the best way to avoid it is to select a dog with low prey drive. One of the 9 breeds listed in this video would be a good option. Before I get into the list of the dogs with low prey drive, I want to discuss my Ask a Vet columns. I have a column and answer questions from pet owners on yourpetsathome.com and pethelpful.com. Not all problems can be solved over the internet, of course, since some dogs will need a physical exam and laboratory work. If you have a problem that cannot be solved, however, or need some advice on some alternative treatments, or are just looking for a second opinion on how your dog is being treated medically, just let me know and we will try to help. Please make the question as detailed as possible and include any pictures you can as well as the dog's age and breed. There is no charge for asking a question, and great articles on health, nutrition, training, and home care are already available on both of those sites, and one of those articles just might answer your questions. If you find this information on this video helpful, please give it a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm decide if the information is useful and they will send it to other readers that are interested in dogs. If you need this information, please subscribe to my page too. You will find plenty of videos on choosing dogs, and I will post more videos on saving money on heartworm prevention, some home tips to take care of skin problems, and how to make affordable homemade dog food. If you have any ideas for videos you need to help your dog, just drop a comment and I will get on it as soon as possible. Okay, so here are the 9 breeds I recommend if you want a dog with low prey drive. The Maltese is one of the tiniest breeds available, usually under 8 pounds and often less than 5, and the Maltese is usually friendly around cats and other animals because of their small size and low prey drive. This is a lazy dog and usually pleasant to be around. This little dog also rarely sheds. Some people will tell you he is hypoallergenic since he has no undercoat and is fairly clean. Since the coat can be a lot of trouble to take care of, owners often keep their dog in a short, puppy cut, which is much easier to groom. Be forewarned, if you are looking for a dog with a low prey drive that does not bark, this dog is not a good choice. A French Bulldog is a better option if barking is a serious issue, like neighbors complaining in your apartment building, but many of them do not have a high prey drive. The Japanese Chin is not always as tiny as the Maltese but can be, and most are under 10 pounds. They play with their paws like a cat, and although they do shed, they are neat little dogs and make good apartment dogs. If you look around, there are videos of Japanese Chin playing with cats since they have low prey drive. They are playful dogs but not aggressive, and almost all of them are lap dogs. Japanese Chin have been selectively bred to have a calm demeanor and to not display negative, instinctual behaviors. Bichons Frise are one of the fluffiest and cutest little dogs, and they are both playful and very affectionate. They are not the kind of dogs that will chase down your cat. Bichons are a little larger than a Maltese or Chin, about 10 to 20 pounds, and built much more solidly. If you have kids, they are built sturdier and a better choice than the fragile Maltese or Japanese Chin. They are also one of the dog breeds considered hypoallergenic. All dogs can provoke allergies, but since these dogs do not shed much, and are usually groomed, bathed, and kept clean by their owners. This way, they shed less dandruff into their environment. The other members of the Bichon dog family like the Coton de Tuileries, Bolognese, Havanese, and some others, also have little desire to chase prey. Cavalier King Charles Spaniels are usually a little larger than the Bichon, small dogs but not tiny. Cavaliers are perfect for sitting on the lap. Even though they are one of the most affectionate dog breeds, many owners mention how playful their dog is and how he or she is willing to flush birds like a larger hunting breed. Most dogs of the members of this breed are more interested in spending time with the family, not chasing after other animals. Some dogs will have a mild prey drive but most have little inclination to chase. The Vizsla is a Hungarian hunting dog that is known to be a medium-sized homebody. They usually weigh about 50 pounds but will gladly crawl up in your lap if allowed. What they will usually not do is chase small animals, and they are one of the few hunting breeds not so inclined. Vizslas are active, filling the role of both pointer and retriever when out working, and then coming home to become a Velcro dog. They are good around kids and playful without getting aggressive. The only reason I hesitate in recommending this breed to everyone is their short lifespan and some serious health issues. Vizslas only average about 9 years. The Golden Retriever is one of the few breeds that have low prey drive and are also considered as easy to train as the herding breeds. They are good with larger animals like horses, do well with kids, and are known to be one of the best dogs around cats. They are a large to medium-sized dog, definitely not a giant, and are often so well behaved that the family does not mind the larger size. Some dogs from this breed can have a high prey drive, however, so if you want to bring home a puppy, be sure to discuss this issue with the breeder. Dogs with a higher prey drive can be chosen by someone interested in search and rescue. If you are adopting an older dog, always tell the shelter or rescue that you are looking for a dog with low prey drive and are taking the dog on a trial basis only. If the dog does not work out, you will have to return him. Be sure to have your puppy examined by your veterinarian before making a final decision. There has been a lot of concern about the short lifespan of this dog and the numerous types of cancer and other serious diseases that can strike later in life. If the parents have been screened for hip dysplasia or other genetic conditions, read the results. I cannot guarantee that all boxers are going to have a low prey drive, but most of those that I have come across are not aggressive and do fine around other pets. They are playful dogs and do like to wrestle but are unlikely to chase your cats or other smaller pets they have been around. Most guard dogs will have a high prey drive. Boxers do not, but then again they do not make the best guard dogs. They do look the part though. Boxers also have a short lifespan, so be sure to check for deafness and discuss genetic testing with the breeder. The Old English Sheepdog is considered a herding breed but has a personality similar to a livestock guard dog. They are known to lie around much of the time, preferably watching the flock, and only lift their 80-pound bodies up and become active when there is some danger. They will chase at times, however, but not as much as a breed like the Border Collie or Blue Heeler. Like the Maltese, these dogs can take a lot of grooming. Many of them are kept clipped in a puppy cut, similar to the Maltese and Shih Tzu, so they are not any more work than other breeds. They are not always as calm as the Great Pyrenees and other livestock guard dogs, but, since most lines have not worked as herders for over 100 years, they are mostly quiet. Livestock guard dogs like the Great Pyrenees were bred to be around prey animals most of the day, so one of their important selection factors has always been a low prey drive. Any dog guilty of chasing and worrying the flock would be eliminated immediately. If you live off the grid in a farm or farm-type situation, the Great Pyrenees can be a great low-maintenance dog. If you expect this dog to live in a small house and adapt to apartment life, you will be unhappy. They are hard to train, have a thick coat suited for the mountains so they shed a lot, feel the need to be alert and protect so they bark a lot, and since they are able to move around all day, they need a lot of exercise. Other livestock guard dogs like the Cuvass and Anatolian Shepherd are also good alternatives. None of them are suited for urban life. They are low prey drive dogs but have many needs that make them unsuitable in some areas. Dogs with high prey drive tend to be more alert and easier to train. If you want to increase your dog's prey drive, play tug of war with him, buy him squeaky toys and tease him with them, or buy a flirt pole, which is a toy attached to a flexible pole similar to a fishing pole. Most of us do not want that dog. Some of the types of dogs you should avoid include the sighthounds, as this group has a high prey drive because that is what people chose them for. They were bred for the chase, and the dogs in this class are not able to refrain from chasing even if the animal is not what they are after. A Saluki is not going to wait around for a gazelle to appear, and a whippet might lie around all day and suddenly become active when your hamster escapes from its cage. Afghan hounds, greyhounds, borzois, and other sighthounds should be avoided if you want a dog with a low prey drive. Another group with a high prey drive includes the terriers. These dogs were bred to chase down small animals. Some of them, like the Yorkshire Terrier, were bred as rat hunters but will attack any small animal that moves fast. Even though this trait has been bred out of many lines, the dogs are still more likely to chase your pet rodent. Most guard dogs have a high prey drive. These dogs may or may not have predatory behavior. Some breeds, like the Neapolitan Mastiff, are happy to defend their territory but are usually calm dogs and not up to the chase. Others, like the Cane Corso, will defend and then chase down anything they are guarding against. The breeder should be asked about the puppy's personality, since sometimes dogs with high prey drive can be identified very young. The majority of herding dogs have a high prey drive. Some herding dogs are good at their job because they have a high prey drive. Other good herding dogs, like the Sheltie, do not have a high prey drive. It is very difficult to generalize about these dogs, and unlike the sighthounds, many of these dogs will do fine with your other pets. The other pets might not like to be herded, however, which will make them run away, which will increase a dog's likelihood to chase. Scent hounds may have a high prey drive. I am reluctant to suggest this class of dogs since some of them have a low prey drive when not chasing after their intended target. When a scent hound is tracking, their behavior is focused and they concentrate on the hunt. The dogs are usually kept as kennel dogs, beagles, bassets, foxhounds, etc., and are used to other animals. If the animal is strange to them, however, or is the animal they are actually after, they are likely to chase. Some trainers do not like working with sighthounds because they are pack animals and not interested in learning like many high prey dogs. Some hunting breeds have been chosen for a high prey drive. Not all gun dogs, retrievers, pointers, setters, etc., are likely to chase prey. If the dog is well trained and responds to his owner's command, these dogs can make excellent pets even around other smaller, prey-type animals. The most important thing you can do to decrease your dog's prey drive is to teach him how to listen. With this method, it is even possible to teach most dogs not to chase sheep, an animal that almost always runs away, which is what dogs like. It is a good idea to enroll your dog in a basic obedience course. Besides learning the commands, he will also be socialized around other dogs. Socialization is one important way to make your dog less aggressive. Finally, when you play with your dog, do not choose these activities that will make him more likely to chase other animals. Do not purchase or play with squeaky toys, never play tug-of-war, and keep him away from toys like the flirt pole. If your dog is already chasing your cat or pocket pet, you will need to decide if you can keep them separated all of the time, rehome the dog or other pet, or find an alternative solution. I have found that if you keep the prey caged, the dog can get used to the smaller animal, but I have heard some sad stories about what happened when the pocket pet got loose. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. All dogs are individuals. You might find a sighthound that does not have a high prey drive, just as you might end up with a livestock guard dog that really enjoys chasing small animals. The best thing you can do for your dog, no matter what the breed, is to start obedience training from day one. Teach your dog to look up to you and look to you for guidance. Thank you for watching. I am a veterinarian with over 40 years of experience with dogs and cats, exotics, poultry, and livestock of many types. If the information in this video was helpful, please give it a like so that it can reach more viewers, and if you know any other dog families that need to know this information, please share it. Be sure to subscribe too if you want more information on dog health issues. If you prefer to read this information, you can find my articles at pethelpful.com. If you have any health problems with your dog and need some information, please contact me at my Ask a Vet column at pethelpful.com or askavet@yourpetsathome.com.